Issue of Defyeneurs, and man, are we excited. Welcome to the leadership issue. This is the summer 2017 kickoff, and I love this because we are live. We are live with Renata and Kiss from Burlington, and I tell you, I love this profile on the leadership issue. Welcome, Renata.
Thank you, Jerry. I'm so happy to be here talking to you today.
You know, Renata, I have personally experienced your energy. I've had many friends experience your work as a Reiki practitioner, and just overall your leadership is very inspiring to me. You share a quote here, and it goes like this: "Together we remove suffering and shift into a state of more joy, love, peace, and happiness." I love that. That quote really touches my heart. So share with us, Renata, what makes an inspired leader?
It's really, to me, an inspired leader is somebody who can, bring about change or motivation within somebody else in a positive way, so that they can, shine their own light or move into their own greatness and feel like they can contribute to this world.
I love that. I love that. I love that. So when you say move into your own greatness, which I think is fantastic, tell me more about that.
I think, a lot of people go through life and they experience work, and they get tied up in family life, and as life goes on, we get more and more responsibilities and things start to kind of bog us down. And so, I'm just trying to help, or I just sort of light the way for people to move away from that feeling stressed and feeling, angry or frustrated, and move into a place where they can experience more joy and more peace and more calm in their lives, and do that on a daily basis.
I love that. I love that. Again, that moving people into joy, into love, into peace and happiness. That's how I feel every time I'm in your energy. So I can just imagine what more people would experience in your energy. There's another quote you share here, and I love it, and I want listeners to hear it. It goes like this: "We need people to care about people. We need people to lead the future in a mindful, positive way." I think that's extraordinary. So share with us, Renata, why is inspired leadership so vital, so important today, now more than ever?
There's a lot of things going on in this world right now that can cause upset or cause people to really worry and be fearful. And I just feel that we really need to have a few people that can focus on the positive things. Every time you turn on the news or you listen to the radio, it's all focused on negative things. So I think it's so important to have people that are out there focusing on the positive things that are going on, focusing on the, helping communities, and, not just charities that are happening, but just helping people in everyday life, saying hello to someone at the grocery store, helping your neighbor, answering your door and helping your neighbor, answering your phone, and, listening to your friend who might be going through something. So it's trying to show people how they can shift into looking at the positive things going on around them. And I just find that as you do that, it opens up more and more positive things in people's lives.
I love it. I love that. First of all, I love those examples, because I was going to ask you, give me some examples, and you just gave your listeners a whole ton of great examples of how they can shift into the positive. And that's what it's about. I love that, focusing on the positive. There's another quote you share. It goes like this: "I bring awareness to the power of and importance of self-care." I think that's fantastic. So let's expand on your delivery of self-care. How is your leadership, Renata, shifting our world?
Well, again, I think a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people are so focused on the outside world, and they're reacting to what's coming at them every day. And they're not necessarily really taking care of themselves. So in order to go out into the world and deal with the challenges, you have to be you have to be ready. You have to be full of love, full of light, full of energy, full of vitality, feeling confident, feeling strong, so that you can take on the world and not just react to what's happening, but be mindful in those moments, be present in those moments. So, you know, you could run into a kid that's having a really bad day at school and what seems like something terrible happened to him. And your few words of what you say to that child or to an adult can completely change their day. And in order to do that and to make a difference in people's lives, we need to be present. We need to show up in the moment. We need to care about what we're doing. And if we don't look after ourselves and recharge ourselves, so that can come in different forms, you know, can come in the form of Reiki, which is something that I do because I feel that it helps in making people feel better and bring more love and joy to their world. Or it can be in the form of taking a bath. It can be in the form of getting a massage or doing a meditation or taking a day off, you know, to recharge your batteries. So it all starts with self-care. It all starts with us. If we don't look after us, that's when we get sick. That's when we get angry. That's when we react to what's happening. And that's why I feel self-care is just, we need to look inward, not outward. We need to look after us first, and then we will be able to help everybody else.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous, Renata. I love that. I absolutely love that you're helping people show up in the moment. You know, yeah, I love that. You have to be ready, full of love, full of light. I want to stay on the Reiki for a bit. I've personally had the pleasure of experiencing a Reiki session with you, and it was phenomenal. And I know Angela, my life partner editor, has experienced you. And what are other people experiencing in your energy, in your light? What are some of the things that they're sharing with you?
So, you know, Jerry, I hold a space, a special, safe space for people to come to. And I, you know, allow them or kind of guide them in such a way that they can move from this feeling of heaviness, you can describe it as that, or stress, or anxiety, or anger. And I help to show them the path to feeling lighter, to feeling more open, more joyful. Maybe they move from a place of anger to frustration. I mean, that is an accomplishment. You know, a little frustration is better than being really angry. So it's about, you know, moving down this path where you start to feel better and better and better, and you become lighter, and you feel like you can participate in life. You can show up for life.
I love it. Again, it's that beautiful, consistent, I love your words, that moving, that shifting, you know, getting people into that flow, into that love and light. And that's what I love about your energy. I love this profile. I love this type of leadership. Okay, there's one more quote I want to share with listeners. It goes like this: I exist to be a reminder of the human connection between Mother Earth and the divine. That really hits me. So share with me, what energy do you desire to see live on this world?
So, Jerry, every time I see somebody, and I'm not just talking about clients, I'm talking about everyday life, walking into the grocery store, or a client shows up, or I'm at the school. So people are doing all different kinds of things. Some people might look and say, ooh, that's not a very nice behavior, or that person wasn't very nice, or wow, that person was amazing. But what I do with every person I meet is I always look for the divine in them. So what that means is, no matter what they're capable of right now, my belief is that they have this inner connection to source, or this inner connection to God, and they are capable of connecting to their higher self and being the best they can be here on this planet, showing up for life with vitality, with love, with joy, with just passion, and being excited for life. And so I see that in every person, even if they don't see it in themselves. So when people come to see me, I am that bridge. I will do whatever it takes because I believe it. I know it. I've gone through it myself. I've seen unseen forces work in my life. I've seen, physical manifestations of things that people would have a hard time believing, like an angel or something like that. I've seen that. So my belief is whole and complete. So I'm just this bridge to connect people from this place that they are and bring them into the light, or bring them into that feeling of connection with themselves, with their higher self.
Renata and Kiss, I tell you, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. It's a beautiful profile. I love how you make this work so accessible to everyday people. And that's what I really admire. I've seen a lot of healers, but there's something about how accessible you make it for everyday people. How can listeners get a hold of you immediately? How can they get a hold of you? What's the best way to contact you and see your services?
The best way is really to go to my website, Divine Wellness for Life, 4 life.com, and look up my phone number. And if you really want to get a hold of me fast, you can text me. That's the fastest way. I love that open communication. And, if you want to look at my schedule or something more specific, you can look online and see what I have available. But I do prefer that more intimate contact with people.
I love it. I call this issue, this is the leadership issue coming out this summer.